Do you want to know a little bit about how to navigate your day, have a little bit more time, have a little bit more freedom, and open yourself up to new opportunities? One of the ways the modern veterinarian does that is by networking. Now, certainly when you go to meetings and you are out in the world, we're all very inclined to hang out with the people that we already know. But how are you thinking about and finding ways to expand your network? The modern veterinarian is doing that in a lot of ways. It can be as simple as sitting down somewhat next to someone that you don't know or you wouldn't normally hang out with and finding out a little something about them. Maybe you ask an open-ended question rather than saying, "What school did you go to?" You say, "Tell me a little bit about where you're from." That lends the conversation to more openness, to more expansion by the other person that you're wanting to learn more about. And lo and behold, you will find out some amazing things about people and you will find ways to connect. We're all humans. We all have ways that you will sit down and talk with someone and you'll find, oh my gosh, I had no idea that I had this common interest. And so you might just wind up finding that you will have a friend for life out of just some seemingly random question that you decided to pose. So if you want to be like us and on the trend to be a modern veterinarian professional, want to succeed, be fulfilled, be happy, all those things, one of the really, really simple things you can do is network. And again, it sounds very stuffy, it sounds very formal. It doesn't have to be. Just sit down with someone and say, "Hey, how are you? Tell me a little bit about where you're from. Tell me what your favorite food is and why." These are simple, low-risk questions that you can ask virtually anyone, including a stranger. And you might find that you have some really cool commonalities. It could fall flat. You could sit down next to someone that you have no common ground with, and there's benefit to that as well. You might think about and then have a different point of view in your mind that gives you a little bit more global perspective on where you're coming from and why. So, modern veterinarians know how to expand their networks. One of the easy ways to do that is with open-ended questions. The next time you are at a meeting, at a conference, the next time you go to a CE event, take the opportunity to sit down and talk with someone that you don't normally and actually learn a little bit something new and different about yourself and potentially about one of your new favorite colleagues. So I hope that you're able to do that. If you have questions for Ryan or I on how to grow in this capacity or how to learn more about being the modern veterinarian, maybe you're afraid of networking and you need a little bit of a skill set there, we've got you. We've got some really easy ways for you to learn to do that. If you want to practice, Ryan and I are happy to be the person for you to practice with. Let's get on a quick call and just spend a few minutes getting to know each other. We might not be a fit for one another. Again, this is all okay. We don't all have to get along with everyone in the world, but maybe there's an opportunity there for you to expand your horizons, think a little bit about what makes you the good and the better and the best version of yourself, and what ultimately will help us to grow our profession. So think about networking, think about reframing it from a new standpoint. And if you want to try and learn to practice a little bit of questioning, reach out, send a little private message or a DM, and we will get back to you and find a time to either do it over phone or do it over video chat. So hope you're having a great day. I hope you're finding ways to expand your networks, and we will talk again soon. Bye, guys.